island, leaving behind companions and compatriots made, and taking along a dude.
Yeah, Abbott.
Completely
Former
unrelated.
Nakai.
A former Nakai that helped you out. A relatively nice dude who had,
He's a farmer.
helped you. Yeah, farmer who had helped you out. You guys decided to help him along, take him to a safe place away from this island. And as you sail away, a newspaper comes through. Conversations were had, and impending doom.
Doom.
A Navy operation known as Operation Nova has been taken place, with a vice admiral and one of the 7 warlords. Well, multiple of the 7 warlords working together in this operation, but one of them is making their big debut. Those two being Borsellino, the Marine, and one of the 7 warlords, Bartholomew Kuma.
Oh God.
With this operation being told about, you guys contact Monkey D. Dragon, and hesitantly through conversing with him, realize that the path ahead, with many of your different options, it would take you about 5-ish weeks to get to Crescent Moon Island to try to get out of the South Blue. But reading from the newspaper that the Marines have set up a base there, that being the base of their operation, their jumping off point into this full operation. The other option given was to head towards Centovara, a kingdom towards where the Long Lake Kingdom was, but said to be where Monkey D. Dragon is. After contacting him and only realizing that it would only really add about a couple extra weeks to your journey, a more roundabout method, and the potential gains to be gotten from it, you all take a crew vote. And through much deliberation, a lot of conversing between you, convincing other people, and opinions being shared, a vote is then taken, and it is said that you guys will head towards Centovara, it being capped off by the captain agreeing to the democratic vote. With this,
I guess I
you
could
guys,
have disagreed, but
yeah, with the captain with her ability to veto it, but chose not to because she is a good
now.
democratic leader.
Yeah, for now.
you gotta
Because
make them
she-
think they have a choice.
Because she cares about the integrity of elections.
For now.
Oh no,
You guys
let's look
decide
at
to head
that ticket
towards-
box.
You guys start to head towards Centovara, still about 2 weeks out from the entrance into the summit waters. Close to Centovara, yet with as well as also during this time of finding out, you got a call from Ryan, another warlord of the sea, who was strangely asking for your location,
Ryan.
which you guys did not give.
Like
Thankful.
a telemarketer.
Oh no.
Like someone trying to serve us papers.
Yeah, they're like, what's your current address?
Yeah.
I thought it was
He said
really weird
LOL
how he
more.
also said, "What are you wearing?"
Khakis.
With that, well, Law still being stuck inside of the blade, still his body being puppeted by Bloodhound. We zoom back into the deck after the motion has been passed. What would you guys like to do?
Well, after the motion's been passed, I'll have Bloodhound pull out and call Monkey D. Dragon back because he told him not to leave him, keep him waiting.
Confirmation.
Yeah, it takes a couple minutes for this confirmation to go through, but Bloodhound pulls out the snail again and better, pat chat. Designation.
It's me. What am I supposed to say when you ask for designation, by the way?
He says, normally name.
Oh, okay. Law.
Patching you through.
All right.
Gotcha. I take it you've made your decision.
Yeah, we're on our way. Assuming everything is going according to plan, could you tell me how many decoys you'd be able to supply us with?
Yeah, you hear the movement of some papers as he says, given our current level of resources, we could spare 3, perhaps 4, depending on a few things.
Okay. And the last time we spoke, I asked about getting into contact with an old friend.
Yes, he's being rather difficult to get a hold of. It might take me a bit more time. Might have to send some physical agents there.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all I need. Thank you again, and I'll see you soon.
Before you go,
Yeah.
when you arrive at Setavara, I would make a point not to pull into port. Come around to the. Your map move, as he says. Come around to the most southern cove. All of agents there waiting for you to bring you in.
Okay.
Other side.
Yeah.
Cove closest.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I think when he like starts to mention where we should park, and I hear him wrestling with a map, I'm kind of like step closer to Barbados so he can hear where he wants us to park.
Barbados is already X'd on the map.
With an X on the map, he goes, very well. Try not to get yourselves killed in these coming weeks. I would hate to lose an asset.
That's the goal.
Pacha.
Barbados is gonna motion over to Alwyn, like do a little head tilt thing to this side of the ship.
Yeah, I'll start walking with you.
As I say, I take a seat and I say, I rub my chin and I say, Alwyn, you know Rico the Many is still in the area, correct?
Owen goes, yeah, last place you said was to the east, right?
Think so. What are the chances you think, God, I'm really stretching the favors then, but yeah, what are the chances I could get in contact with Bartholomew Kuma?
Owen, he kind of pauses and goes, I think if I'm being honest, I think maybe your best method was your buddy Ryan. Seems like he's working with them. Don't know if that'd be a thing that Rico knows, but maybe.
That gives me an idea. We need to cast out. Need to get at least a week away from this location first. Actually, how far are we from their original location?
You're about a week away.
Oh, would you look at that? Okay. All right, I'll keep going. I'll start getting ready to start whatchamacallit. Steering. I don't want to enact this plan just yet.
Okay. You get up, head to the wheel. Bloodhound walks down. No one's gonna hop up in the crow's nest.
I am gonna hop in the crow's nest too. Throw a coin up. Swap.
Toss your coin as it gently lands on the ground. As you see, Alwyn actually kind of shrinks down a little bit now, like in size, to make more room.
Oh, well, that's a nice idea.
You guys, it makes it a little bit easier to stand up here.
Yeah,
What's
what a
up?
cheapy Alwyn.
Oh, nothing. Just thinking. As she leans on the banister and looks out at the sea.
Roll a perception check.
Okay. Let's see if it'll load. Come on, dice. Oh. I'm switching dice pads. Hold on. It's not working. Please, no. Not like this. Oh. It took my dice. Okay, well, that works though. Plus 16 now, so it's a 21. Whatever it is. I don't know what it is. You know what it is.
31.
That's
Thanks.
a 31. Yeah.
Uh, Yeah, you're able to see far out into the horizon. It just looks like a calm, gentle day. Not a ship in sight. It looks calming. You see some birds flying around. That's about it.
Very nice. As I look up at the birds flying around, I keep my eyes on the bird and I go, Alan, do you have a dream?
You see Alan as he leans over and he goes, "Well, at this point, just to make it through another day, if I'm being honest."
That's fair. I mean, we all know my dream. I want to become the king of the pirates and be the most freest person you can be. I was just curious as to what everyone else's dream is. Do you got
Someone
anything like that?
he thinks about it for a second and goes, yeah, so retirement sounds fine. Should be just another," he pulls out his watch, 25 years.
Retirement?
Alan goes, "Oh yeah, my by that time my 401 right."
Well,
You see his face go in his hands as he just goes, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Rowena just kind of puts a hand on his back and she goes, well, it's okay. I mean, I'm sure the one-eyed pirates will come up with an even better 401k.
He takes his hands off his face and he goes, "No, it's fine. It's fine. It just, man, it." Whew. He goes, "Man, this whole Rico inflation thing really makes your whole life feel worthless, huh?"
Well, I mean, if you look at it that way. I mean, we have these NFSs that we're doing, And I mean, as a pirate, you can pretty much take whatever you want, so really there's no need for anything.
Yeah, just there goes the small villa. I was gonna, and never mind. New dream. He claps his hands. New dream time.
New dream time. Let's hear it.
I'll have to think about it.
Uh, well, the possibilities are endless here on the crew. I wonder what everyone else's dream is. I don't think I've ever really asked anyone.
Well, if I had to throw a guess out, I would say Barbados is probably fighting something really big. Kenzo's probably, I don't know, finding some good tea, maybe finding a place to sleep.
Yeah. I guess Brooks is finding his friend.
Well, we'll see if we can get that done. Hopefully.
We will. I have faith. If anyone can do it, the one-eyed pirates can. Cause I'm gonna see my dream come to a full head, Alwyn. I promise you. She has determination in her eyes.
You see
We're
him
gonna
like
make it out of this alive.
you see him pull out a cigarette, and he starts to pull out his like little fancy lighter.
What?
He lights it up and he goes, "If we do end up getting caught,"
Big if, but go on.
takes a long drag, and he goes, "No, I understand the optimism. You got to keep on a tough face for everyone around here, but you can be realistic with me. If
Mm-hmm.
we get caught,
Mm-hmm.
I might have something, but I can't get everyone out."
Define everyone.
Howland goes, "Probably more than one."
Hmm. You care to share this plan of yours with me so that maybe I can help you?
You see him flick over a sigil at you.
I'll look down at it, grab it, and look down at it.
Uh, it's like a fancy number 6.
Oh, is this your badge?
Owen says, "Yeah, it's the extra one I got." He goes, "Since my promotion, I don't really need that one anymore." He goes, "If you have that, maybe you can get your way through. If they end up getting us to it, but even that's an if.
Well, Arena leans back, looks into the sky. I know it's a reality that I'm sure many people are thinking of about us getting caught, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But it is under consideration. I'm not just ignoring it. I give him a smile, big old Luffy ear to ear smile. I'm not too worried about getting caught.
His face remains like hard and it's not really motioning a lot. And he goes, "Just let me know whoever you end up giving that to."
Yeah, I'll let you know.
And he says, "Probably might want to let Barbados know too."
Yeah, sure. I'll let you guys know, I guess.
Oh, you see him kind of smirk a little bit, and he goes, "Hey, you wouldn't want us to feel out of the loop."
Yeah. No one likes feeling out of the loop, right, Alan? I give him a little elbow.
And he smiles at you. He just keeps leaning over, and he goes, "I do not envy being a captain. I really don't."
It's definitely a learning curve. But I enjoy it. I like looking at all of you and helping you guys reach your goals. It gives me a sense of fullness in my heart.
As you hear from below you, as it says, "Hey, Alwyn. Yeah? Hey, you mind tossing me down one? I could use it." "Oh, yeah, sure."
Is that Gerald?
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's asking that one to bum a cig.
Barbados' ear gets big now. It's like, ah, Gerald! I scream from over here. There's something I need to talk to you about.
All right, give me 1 second, Barbados. He looks back at Alan. Alan just kind of like takes the pack and he goes, "Yeah, probably needs this more than I do." He just kind of drops the pack.
Oh no, poor guy.
Gerald, he's gonna roll a dexterity check.
No, you can't have this bad a time.
14, yeah, he catches it.
I was gonna say, if he doesn't, I'll just swap it into his hand.
Yeah, he catches it, and then you see him. Barbara, as he's walking up, you see him kind of a little bit shaky, kind of putting a cigarette in his mouth.
Oh, I say, oh boy, are are you all right?
Yeah, just oh, shit. You got a lot.
I say, I actually, I get make sure we're on the right, correct path. I start guiding him down the stairs. I'm like, oh, buddy, let's get you something. I got just the thing. I go in my room.
Okay.
Take some Owen stash.
Yeah, he gets in there. He sits down. He goes, "Oh man, I've never really been in here."
It's a room like anyone else's. Just ignore the plates.
Yeah, as they kind of just crunch under his feet, he goes, "Oh, sorry."
That's okay. Makes them easier to digest.
Yeah.
So I go to the desk and I pull out what I assume the last bit of scotch or whatever he had in there, whiskey.
Yeah, it's about about a third left.
Okay. I pour him a little shot. I sit down and I say, pour myself a shot. It's like, ugh, I'm not big on this stuff, but social gatherings, right? And as I wave the glass and I just down it.
Yeah, you see him slam it back. As Gerald goes, "Oh, mm, ah, oh, that's pretty good stuff."
I wouldn't know, but I'm glad you appreciate it. It's Alwyn's. Don't tell him we had some.
Yeah, he kind of, as you open it, he also kind of looks in there and goes, "Oh, hey, look at that!" You see him grab he has a little pack of matches.
It's like, so, how you feeling?
Strikes it, lights it. He goes, "Could be a bit better. I still feel a bit shaky."
You've never killed a man before.
Well, no, I haven't ever killed a person. Only ever really done a bunch of hunting. Contrary to what a bunch of people think, it ain't the same.
Barbados looks and he's not smiling as he says, "Yeah, sometimes a person's last moment can get ingrained into your head. You think about the life they lived and the life they could have led, and then Barbados is thinking back to every time he's had to nullify his own powers to revert back. You think you go back and think if things could have been different."
Joe kind of swallows about hard and he goes, "Yeah, I just didn't. Is the captain normally like that?"
Asking us to kill?
Yeah, she seemed a bit you know, like you want to please her, or else, you know.
I already told him that it was optional. Don't forget that. I did already tell him that. I don't want that to go forgotten.
You shush.
I just don't want it to go forgotten.
You shush, Aether. I tell I tell Gerald, I'm like, as far as I know, it's not like a mandatory thing. We don't have like body count quotas or anything like that. In fact, I'm pretty sure you can pick and choose to deny a kill order if you needed to at any point.
You see him like kind of look down, like really sad as he goes. Oh, ah,
But I say to Gerald as he's looking down, I say, our situation was a new kind of circumstance, Gerald.
yeah,
I
makes sense. I mean, yeah, they did take her ship, and regardless of the situation they were in, I guess they.
I interrupt Gerald as I say, Gerald, this part you're feeling, it's good. It's not bad. Your guilt is it's human. And I tell him, it's not supposed to be easy. But when something you want to protect is in danger, sometimes you're just left with something with a more permanent solution to said problem. As I lean back and I'm still looking into the out the window, I tell him it's gonna weigh heavy on your conscience, and you're never gonna forget it. You just have to come to that realization that your choice was made with conviction, or you can find the reasoning to know that what you did saved others or protected what you wanted to protect. Then I asked for a cigarette.
Yeah, he hands you one out of the pack, and he goes, "Owen did give me the whole pack, so I assume he's fine with me giving him out. I guess it really don't matter, huh?"
If he has a problem, he could take it up with me. As I take a match, light it, say, I only use these things when it's super bad. Bit of a purist myself. Don't like things like this getting into my body.
He lets out a bit of a chuckle, and he goes, "Yeah, I guess I really can't call myself the purist, given all the shrapnel and this old thing." Points to his the eye patch over his eye.
I look at, I say, as I have the cigarette between my two fingers, I kind of motion towards it. How'd you get that?
Oh, it ain't near as badass a story as a lot of other people. Me and some of the other boys, whenever we were hanging around, used to have little pop shot pea shooters. Uh,
You
thought they
poke
were
your eye out with one.
kinda. They thought they were funny, and they see my dad. Whenever he gave us little pea shooters, he taught us they were black powder loads. You would have to manually load them yourself. Said it taught you a bit of character, especially whenever they fired back on you.
Ah,
I went to go take a piss out by the woods, and a couple of my friends thought it'd be a bit funny to pack a lot of extra black powder into it.
and take
Eh,
another. Oh, go on.
And then you see him kind of like look down as he goes. Let's just say ricochets. They definitely are a bit deadly, huh?
And take another drag from the cigarette, as I say. Well, if it's any consolation, I'm glad it didn't kill you.
He smiles and says, "Don't get me wrong. I hold nothing against him. They meant well by it. Kids didn't realize high-grade explosives are dangerous."
I chuckle with them, as I say. I like get a little quiet, and then I say, Gerald, I need to make a request of you.
He's about halfway done with his cigarette as he kind of as he's like in the middle of sucking in a bit. He kind of like raises an eyebrow.
I squash my cigarette on the table, as I say, I need you to make me trigger to activate explosives.
Oh yeah, well, what's up with the change of spirits? It didn't really seem like the old explosives type, you know.
Yeah. Um, I put my hand on the wood of the ship, as I say, this ship has gotten us through quite a bit, but it seems to be a liability now. And I didn't tell Gerald. When we get to an island, or when we get to Centavara, or find any suitable replacement ship, I plan on setting up a way for this ship to kind of be led and gain the attention of the ones following us, and kaboom.
Hmm. Yeah, that can be done. Have to steal a bit of some sheets, probably make a bit of a tripwire, but it can be done.
Perfect. That is really the main thing I needed. Just needed to make sure you were okay.
Like looks over at you and says, "Yeah, I guess ship saying it's permanent is what they make you think, huh?"
No, Cheryl, I get closer. I'm gonna put a hand on his shoulder and say, I want to make sure you were okay. This is just extra.
I appreciate it, Barbados. I really do. I,
Smile.
I know I'm a bit of a workhorse when it comes to doing my stuff, and yeah, we'll try your best. But I ain't normally the biggest talker when it comes to this kind of stuff, and I really appreciate it. Makes you feel wanted and everything.
Learned from
I'm being a bit weird, huh?
I learned from two very powerful women in my life as I look down that sometimes you just need to let it all out as I go to the door.
He gets up and he says, "Yeah, I should probably get to work, huh?"
You're feeling up and able.
Exits out with you. Head on to his room. Start working on that.
I don't know if anybody's gonna do anything, but until then I go back to the wheel.
Alright.
Mhm.
I wrap up what I'm doing with Alwyn, and I go, when you figure out your dream, Alwyn, you let me know. I'd like to hear it.
He smiles and says, "You want me to put on the bottom of the employee satisfaction survey?"
I just kind of grin at him, and I go, yeah, that's a perfect place to put it, Alwyn. And I laugh at him. with whatever. Shut up. And then I give him a little salute and I squat back down on the deck.
With a little quick salute, you are now back on the deck. You see Barbados has returned. In the meantime, you see him walking back up to the helm.
Now look around. What are the others doing? What's Hoshiko and them doing over there?
I'll say in the meantime, Gwen has also gone below deck. She's
Finishing her nail polish.
She's not happy.
In the meantime, Law has asked Bloodhound to go to their room because he wants to talk to Bloodhound about something.
Go to
Gotcha.
your room.
My room.
I also went to my room.
Hoshiko and Kenzo. They're actually sitting over here.
Oh, also, Barbaros gets back up. Do I see our flag flying?
You look over. Yes,
That
it is
flag
flying.
I look, I say, we need to get that done right now, by the way.
It is flying.
I'm not taking down my flag,
Proud.
Barbados.
Proud and true.
We're taking it down.
I'm not taking down the freaking flag, Barbados.
Alwyn, take down the flag.
Oh, that's actually such sad news. My voice hasn't been recording this entire time on the freaking.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
No.
That actually makes me so sad. Oh my goodness.
It's session 2 of Skitter and Screech all over again. No.
Oh.
One-sided conversation with
I
I will never be able to watch this episode.
my little
You can-
character in the screen was lighting up through Discord because my voice is
You
coming
can-
through Discord, but I updated my computer and it reset everything.
You could rip Kyle.
Yeah.
Rip Kyle.
Rip
Yeah,
my-
Kyle has the
my
audio.
stuff.
You could splice Kyle's through for that.
I'll figure that out later.
Good luck.
I'm so sad.
As you see, yeah. You call it to Alan to do that.